Good morning, everyone. It is so good to be with you this Sunday morning. We have an incredibly encouraging reminder for you. When I was little, my parents listened to Christian music, and one of the few songs that I still remember to this day is "Little is Much When God is in It." It was by the Gaithers. They'd say, "Little is much when God is in it," and they would continue on. But the point is that God uses things to blow our minds. And the way that we think things should work, they don't work that way. And we are going through an interesting time in our country where the life that you normally would be doing at this time is different. And some people are happy, some people are sad, some people are really worried about what they should do in the future. And I think of people in the Bible. Did you know Elijah lived at a time where the economy, people's jobs, the environment, everything was really bad. And people were worried about food, and people were worried about their money, and people were worried about everything. And it made life pretty stressful. But God sent Elijah to a widow. And the widow only had so much food, but she shared what she had with Elijah. And the amazing thing is that when you would think that things would run out and totally be gone, guess what? They didn't totally run out. There was always a little bit more. And then when you would think things would totally be gone, there was a little bit more. God provided just what they needed for the next day, which is pretty amazing. Just a little bit more. Pretty fascinating. Now, the question is, you're little, let's face it, but the cool thing is that God uses little people to do amazing things. What can we do? Well, God has told us that we are to love God. And you say, well, what does it mean to love God? Well, John 14:21 says that when we have God's commandments and we keep them, we're loving Him. So we need to do the next right thing. We need to love God by doing what He said, continuing to learn about Him, which is pretty amazing. And He also told us to love other people as well. How do you love other people when you're kind of sad? Well, think about this. Let's pretend there's 2 cookies left and it's just you and your brother, and one of the cookies has broken edges. Still tastes the same, but it doesn't look as good. Well, one way that you could love your brother is by letting him take first choice on which cookie he wants. Or let's say you're a little bit older and your mom or dad asks you to mow your yard. Well, you could actually love your neighbor by mowing their yard as well. Little things like that, looking for ways to put other people ahead of yourself. And the amazing thing is that God provides just what we need for today. Little is much when God is in it. So with that, I'm going to have to let you go because I think I'm going to run out of cups here.